Hi and welcome back to the Make Ondo State Great YouTube channel. And if this is your very first time in our channel, we are excited that you are here. Our movement, the Make Ondo State Great movement, is primarily calling for true democracy, transparency, accountability, and good governance in Ondo State. If these values are dear to you as they are to us, then you are going to find our YouTube channel a good place to visit and visit again. Please kindly like our video and leave us a comment. We will be happy to read your feedback to our videos, and we will also be happy to see your thought about our movement itself. In this video, I'm going to expose one of the fraud that is ongoing in Ondo State today. Okay, you remember that when the government appointed transition committees in the 18 local government areas of the state and also in the illegal, unconstitutional, as declared by the court, unconstitutional LCDAs, 33 LCDAs. I have been saying that those appointments were primarily for the purpose of the forthcoming governorship election in November 2024 in Ondo State, and that those appointments were not about developing the state. In fact, we can remember that the Supreme Court had ruled that transition committee, caretaker committee, or any other form of local government administration apart from democratically elected councils is illegal and unconstitutional. But Governor Ayedatiwa went ahead and constituted the transition committees. Remember, I have been saying since then that these were committees he constituted primarily to promote his election, to convert vote for him, to help him buy vote in November. So one of the LCDA's transition committee chairmen had released a news. So he's making the news, and I'm going to read the news to us so that you will see that we at the Make Ondo State Great movement, we have been right anyway. So the news header is Akure West LCDA chairman Sunday Adejuyigbe, because I don't know what is honorable about this whole thing. Sunday Adejuyigbe settles 20 appointees' salaries, 10 elders of the APC to benefit. This is not about paying salaries of workers in the local government. This is not about getting intervention in place in schools. This is not about funding projects in health or in agriculture. 20 appointees of Adejuyigbe. Let me read the news and you can make sense of the content of the news. So, Akure West LCDA Transition Committee Chairman Sunday Adejuyigbe paid September salary to his 20 appointed PAs and SAs on Monday, 23rd September 2024 as he promised to add additional 10 elders of the APC to the list. So after the unconstitutional appointment of Sunday Adejuyigbe as the chairman of the Unconstitutional Transition Committee in the unconstitutional Akure West LCDA, after his appointment, he then went ahead and appointed 20 PAs and SAs, personal assistants, and special advisors. The unconstitutionally appointed chairman of transition committee, he now went ahead and appointed 20. And then he had promised elders of the APC that 10 more will join them, so it will be 30. So he paid them in September, and that is a newsworthy event. That is a newsworthy project. That is a project we are currently executing in Ondo State. Let me read the body of the news so that you hear it from the horse's mouth. Okay. Akure West LCDA, in conjunction with Isika Descendant Home and Abroad, donate campaign billboard for Ayedatiwa's election. That is a farce. There is no donation from Isika Descendant Home and Abroad. The money is from government coffers. It's from the LCDA. While addressing the personal assistants, he enjoined them to work assiduously for the victory of the APC. For the victory of the APC party, as that is the major purpose of their appointment. They were appointed to work for the party and deliver Akure West LCDA come November 16 gubernatorial elections in Ondo State. Quote, Operation Deliver All the World in Akure West LCDA, and off quote. So you can see when I said this appointment is all about the election and that has nothing to do about development. The appointment of the transition committees, and the transition committee had now gone ahead to appoint 8 personal assistants and special advisors, all together unconstitutional, and at the end of the day, for the primary objective of canvassing vote, buying vote, and rigging election for Ayedatiwa in November. So you can see the project ongoing in the LCDA is all about, it's all about billboard, campaign billboard and posters for Ayedatiwa. These are the projects ongoing in the LCDA. That is all that is going on. We are not building schools, we are not building healthcare centers, we are not equipping the existing ones. It is about building billboard and campaign posters for Ayedatiwa in preparation for the November 16 governorship election in Ondo State. Let's continue the body of the news. He reiterated that he has no ambition to contest for now and that he did not appoint the PAs to form a group or for his personal election purpose, as he is not harboring any elective position for now. So it's not about him contesting for the substantive chairman. It's about himself, members of his unconstitutional transition committee, and all his PAs and SAs which he has now appointed. It's about all of them working together as a criminal gang to do the hatchet job in November and rig the election by buying vote for Ayedatiwa in the November governorship election. So, our warnings to the people in the state. You know, we are so lucky. Usually when we are voting, usually when you vote, you don't know the capacity of the person you are voting for. It's usually like a black market. So you, out of hope and aspiration, you vote for the candidate hoping that they will perform. And so when they get to office and they don't perform, the blame is minimal because you didn't know why you were voting. But we have a very, very big opportunity in Ondo State as we speak. This time, we have had the opportunity of testing Ayedatiwa as a governor. We have been able to test him for 1 year as the governor. So we know exactly the kind of governor he will be if he's elected in November. And for the 1 year we have elected him, he has given the state no direction, no policy on industrialization, no economic policy. He has said nothing about unemployment. He has said nothing about economic development. He has said nothing about agriculture. He has said nothing about how to promote education, fund education, and develop the human capital, capacity of the state. He has said nothing about investing in healthcare. So we have tested him for this 1 year. We have seen that he is largely incompetent for the office of the governor. If we go ahead and vote for him in November, we will be back here for the next 4 years. Don't forget, the next 4 years is pregnant across Nigeria, not just in Ondo State. The economic indices are out there. As of today, everybody is crying of hunger. There is hunger in the land. There is poverty in the land. More people are going into dropping below the poverty line on hourly basis. Many people can no longer buy petrol in their cars, including the XY big men in the state. People are now turning to Okada to move from one place to the other. The average civil servant cannot afford one decent meal per day. That is where we are. We don't know what the eventual price of petrol at the pump will settle around. We don't know what the figure will be. So the next 4 years, we really need a very serious government. Ayedatiwa has shown us that he is not up to the task. It's not about dancing up and down in the state. This is not a joke. This is not comedy. This is about the life and livelihood of the people and residents of the state. If we make this mistake in November, we will be here. Obviously, this video will be here on YouTube to remind us that we were warned far ahead of the election. Shamelessly, the national chairman of the APC had declared that the same template of vote buying that they employed in Edo is what they are coming to employ in Ondo in November. And the whole money they are spending to buy vote, it is still our money. The money that should be used to develop our education system. Our children are sitting on bare floor in their classrooms. Teachers don't even have sitting materials. They don't have desks and tables to do their job. Libraries are dead. Laboratories are non-existent. Our classrooms are leaking. Our buildings are dilapidated. Our students are looking into almost non-existent future. In our hospital, in our healthcare facilities, on daily basis, premature babies are dying because we don't have incubators. People are dying as a result of diseases that can be treated. Preventable and unnecessary deaths are going on. Our governor do not see all those challenges in the state. You know what Governor Ayedatiwa is responding to right now is to appoint his transition committee, appoint SA and SSAs and give money to them so that they too can go and appoint their own PAs and SAs and give money to them so that they can buy vote and convert vote for Ayedatiwa in November. That is the only ongoing project in Ondo State. For us at the Make Ondo State Great movement, we will continue to speak for the people. We will continue to call for true democracy, that the forthcoming election should be contested on a level playing field for all candidates, and that Ayedatiwa should not use Ondo State resources, our commonwealth, to fund this election. That is unfair to the other candidates and the other political parties. That is criminal. That is evil. That is demonic. Ayedatiwa should stop looting our common patrimony and wasting it on his election. So thank you for watching this video. Leave me a comment. Please kindly like this video. You can leave your comment about the video or about our movement, the Make Ondo State Great movement. And also don't forget, before you leave, hit the subscribe button so that the next time we upload our videos, you will see them and be able to watch them. Thank you again. You can also help us to share this video in your own social media pages. Thank you again for coming today. I hope forward to seeing you again. Ondo Shimadu, Ondo State will be great again. Thank you and goodbye.